I'm a guy that will tell you the truth. Now, a lot of Laker employees didn't like that I held them accountable. That's what my job was. Did I have to fire some people? Yes, because we had to bring about change and get better. The one thing I didn't get to do is hire everybody that I wanted, right? Rob and I got put together. I inherited Luke Walton. So I didn't get to hire my own people. You can judge me by trades I made. You can judge me by I didn't have enough shooters. Did I do some things wrong? Of course, and I admitted those things. Nobody has ever called me and said Magic mistreated an employee, ever, and that would never happen. It's okay if you want to try to lie on Magic, go ahead, but I know the truth. Jeannie knows the truth, because if I had disrespected somebody, she would have called me in her office, and that never happened. HR would have called me. It never happened. 2 years, never.
That was part of what I thought was a really interesting defense, if you will, of himself by one of the great American sports legends of all time. Jalen, first crack, what was your reaction?
My reaction is Magic's on a media tour, and he's doing a really good job of getting his word out there. Mm-hmm. If you're a Magic supporter, if you are somebody that opposes Magic, you would say that he's manipulating the media. And anytime you're in a position of power, you're going to always have people that are upset at you. It doesn't matter what profession it is. When you're considered the boss, people that work under you that you're trying to hold accountable are going to feel a certain type of way when you discipline them. I saw in the Baxter article that, for example, the car service for a recruit was not booked properly, and therefore the person got disciplined. Yep. That happens. Young people, Magic Johnson, whoever your boss is, they're going to discipline you when you don't do your job. However, Magic also said when he first took over the job, I'm 150% committed to the Los Angeles Lakers, and I'm going to put my businesses to the side. When he came on First Take, he said, oh, they knew that I was going to focus on my businesses and be at work part-time. So this is a he said moment. Magic is an icon. He's going to be able to manipulate what we say for public consumption.
What was interesting to me is that he said if he had to do it all over again, he would hire his own people. First of all, if you're the president of basketball operations, okay, you answer to one person, and that's Jeannie Buss. Why wasn't he able to get his own people in there where he felt that he could trust the atmosphere and what was going on in there? And that, for me, was the most interesting part of what he said.
I agree completely. Go ahead, Jalen.
But here's the thing, DJ. He wasn't blindsided by this. Jeannie was the owner. That was not going to change. Rob was already in place. That was not going to change. Luke was already the coach. That didn't change throughout the season. I said when LeBron first got there on this show the entire year that this would be the only year Luke Walton coached LeBron James. Right. That was not a surprise. Now, the hierarchy in the front office, once Jeannie hires Rob before you, you're not going to ever be able to circumvent his power. Yeah. That's just how Game of Thrones work. And I don't even watch the show.
Me neither.
Okay?
Me neither.
That's how this works.
Me neither.
I don't either. But here's what I'll say about all of this, is that we have this image of Magic Johnson as though he is just this smiling, benevolent figure. You don't get to be Magic Johnson by being a smiling, benevolent figure all the time. Right. Magic Johnson is a tough guy. You don't win 5 NBA championships and start businesses that are worth something in the neighborhood of $1 billion of your own money if you're just smiling and happy all the time. You got to take care of business. Yeah. And so the notion that anyone thought they were going to come at Magic using his words and Magic wasn't going to come back is ridiculous. Did anyone ever watch him play basketball? I mean, this is a tough guy, and to expect him to be otherwise, to think that that he has been misleading the public with that smiling face by actually being a tough person, I think is a disingenuous expectation to begin with.
The Los Angeles Lakers franchise is the wrong one for us to feel sorry for. Okay, because here's what's going to happen. If they win a championship with LeBron James, Magic going to get a ring. If they don't get a championship with LeBron James, everybody's going to blame Rob. That's all this is shaping out to be. Yeah. Stay tuned.
Listen, there is enough dysfunction in that organization to go around for every single person who's been involved. I'm not absolving Magic of any blame. That would be crazy. But I think so much of the narrative that has been sort of sent in his direction strikes me as completely naive.